I wanted to give a. Hold on, let me turn this down because it seemed like it's louder than I want it to be. Because I'm laying down. I was getting ready to take a nap. I want to give a shout out to Stone Paxton. Um, and I'm not on camera because I don't want to be. I'm so tired. But I am laying down. I want to give a shout out to Stone. I just was watching Tough TV News. Shout out to Tough TV News. I just was watching a video, the most recent video. And yeah, I think tonight, instead of, me showing, I'm going to still show you guys the screen recording from February 9th. But given what I just seen on Tough TV News, the new developments line up with what I was just talking about with the Shayna lady, the Shayna Shells, the Sacred, was it Sacred Sounds? I'm starting to wonder, for real, if that lady, because she was convicted of prostitution, I'm starting to wonder if that lady really did have something going on with Lethal, because a lot of rumors is going around. I keep hearing this on YouTube and Instagram that allegedly she either was having a relationship with the son or was trying to. And so I've been investigating her. What I've seen is that on Instagram she doesn't show anything about Angie at all on her Instagram page. But she has the son. So I went and checked her out on Facebook, and it's the same thing, y'all. Like, it's wild how much she has of Angie's son on her page on Facebook. Because, most people don't really be on Facebook no more. Facebook is become, the geriatrics social media platform. But I'm looking like, if she was living with Angie and she was in charge of Angie's production, then that means that she was fully aware that Angie was writing a tell-all. And keep in mind, they said that the son's cloud got hacked and the memoirs got deleted. And keep in mind how close this woman has made herself to the son, Michael Jr. Shout out to the people that's tuning in. Michelle Swifty, good afternoon, my love. Faye, good to see you, my love. I'm about to get a good long rest. Yeah, shout out to Tough TV News and Stone, because I didn't even know, Stone, thank you for shouting out my channel on that video. I didn't even know that you did that. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm about to deep dive into Shayna. I'm going to really deep dive into her, because something about that woman ain't right. And I showed y'all her Instagram page, and I looked in that woman's eyes. Her eyes are very empty. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. Something in me, my intuition is telling me that woman allegedly, either she's behind all this shit or she's behind all this shit with the family, allegedly. Now, what I didn't know, because I just watched a few of his videos as I was laying down, I didn't know that Shayna and the daughter was making calls about the insurance, the life insurance on Angie. They was making calls allegedly, and again, all my commentary is alleged outside of my real life experience. This is based on my investigative research. Other sources have said that allegedly Diamond and Shayna were making phone calls not even 24 hours after Angie had been, they had said she died. Because again, I still don't know if I just feel like Angie might have been abducted. I really do. I feel like she might have been abducted. Somebody might have allegedly took her out and then put her body back over there to make it seem like she got hit by the van. I don't believe the van shit worth a damn. I don't. Not at all. But I did not know that the daughter allegedly, along with Shayna, had made the phone calls. Now, here's the thing, y'all. Y'all remember when I shared screen and reviewed the films, as Funky Dineva would say, that's the slang for funerals. Shout out to Funky Dineva, by the way, Godfather YouTube. Diamond made a bunch of sobbing noise, and not nan tear actually came out of her eyes. Not one. At none of the homegoings. Literally, like she made the noise, but didn't no damn tear. She couldn't even squeeze a tear out. And keeping in mind, she always displayed her, anger about the altercation her and Angie had 10 years ago in 2015. And she talked about how she was going to get the last say, and you thought I was going to go. She was calling her own mother a bitch. I mean, like, come on, bruh. So according to the sources that sent the information to Tough TV News, they saying that allegedly Diamond and Shayna was looking for the payout information, and that allegedly Angie didn't leave shit to Diamond. That she made Michael the sole beneficiary of her life insurance because she was closest to him. So that's real crazy, bruh. That's real crazy. Like, whatever really happened between Angie and Diamond, I don't know if we're ever really going to know now that Angie's gone, rest her soul. But when I tell y'all, family, when we was reviewing the homegoings, I did not actually feel sorrow coming from Diamond. I definitely felt sorrow coming from Musiq Soulchild. And again, shout out to Stone, because he's like, people want to question me about not going to the funeral. Why would I go somewhere with a whole bunch of fake shit and fake people going on? He's like, half the people there, Angie didn't even fuck with. But when it came to the churn, I think Michael Jr. was just trying to maybe make light of it by doing the jokes. You know, some people, that's how they cope, is jokes. But the daughter had resting bitch face every fucking homegoing. She did. She had. Y'all remember when she was up there on the pulpit with Blondie and her daughter, and she was arguing about taking the mic on the podium? Family, y'all remember that shit? I was like, now if that's your mama, and you said, why are you arguing with your daughter and Blondie about stepping in front of the mic and speaking on your mother? So shit just got really real. I'm telling y'all, shit just got really motherfucking real. Cause I'm finding out some new shit I didn't know. I said, oh child. So yeah, we'll get whole, February. We will review that, but I think that for tonight, because I think my spidey senses when we review films is on point. And I know people say that why doing the shit. I also did this just to test how many times the shit drops. Not on stream here. So happy Saturday. Thank you, my love. Good to see you, faking. Yep. Serena said it was eerily like they all knew something, right? Remember when her daughter said, I'm Ager? Y'all remember when I showed you the 12 satanic bloodlines of the Kennedy family and the whole shit with the grand E on the end mother from the Illuminati pyramid, where it said the grandmother picks a child at the age of 3 and assigns them to a bloodline? Y'all remember that girl did not say, I'm Angie Stone's granddaughter. She said, I'm a granddaughter. She specifically said it just like that. Something in the milk ain't clean, bruh. I mean, that milk is curdled. Something in the milk ain't clean. Because if your mama just died and you're devastated, the last thing you're thinking about doing the very next day is calling the life insurance company to find out about payouts. And if it's true that Angie Stone made Michael the sole beneficiary, then was Shayna and Diamond trying to alter the documentation? Because it's also said that documentation allegedly was altered, that it was allegedly forged. So when I tell y'all, I'm gonna get my rest and I'm gonna handle my business that I need to handle in real life. But I definitely plan on coming back tonight, unless honestly I'm too tired. But I definitely plan to, because something ain't right when it comes to Diamond. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Even just her, I get if she's, still angry and bitter about the altercation, but even the way she was talking to fans. How you up here, you telling people that you need cash apps for your mom, you know, and then when people asked her what for, she cussed them out. It seems like Diana has a whole bitterness and hatred in her heart. I'm serious. I don't feel sorry for that girl. That's your mama. It's working. Even if you were allegedly jealous of your baby brother because she had a closer relationship, well, I mean, you put hands on your mama in her house and it's hard. I mean, I think I would probably not leave your ass in the will as well. Most love. That's facing something that definitely ain't clean for sure. I'm trying to tell you, face something for real. Something ain't right. That Shayna lady didn't even. If Shayna was, if Shayna was hired to be Angie's assistant and moved into the house, how do you not have not one rest in peace Angie Stone post? So when I looked at her Facebook had a little bit more activity than her Instagram, and she had shared a post from Angie Stone's Facebook. So of course I, looked at Angie Stone's Facebook. Why is there a whole bunch of concerts and shit all up and down Angie Stone Facebook page that clearly Angie Stone herself didn't post because she's no longer with us? So it made me wonder who's posting it. Well, probably her assistant. And why her assistant, Miss Shayna? Why do you got this woman's son all over your Facebook? Because you making it look like y'all had something going on. You're making it look like it's not platonic. And I just wouldn't put it past someone who's been arrested twice for prostitution. It's real weird. And now that, some people that was down in the comments talking shit about Stone and saying, this one lady left, oh my gosh, she left like a 4-paragraph long ass comment in all capital letters talking about why would Angie Stone hire Stone Paxton and his brother Vasal when, we all know Vasal worked for UMG. Vasal does work for UMG. Vasal was put on by Clive. Y'all know I was suspicious about that when I first started researching. But here's a theory I thought about. Angie called out UMG for allegedly stealing her royalties. I think it kind of would make sense to hire somebody who's fucking a part of UMG that maybe can get you the inside information. Did any of you dumb motherfuckers ever think about that? That was talking cash money shit about Vasal and Stone? That maybe that was the reason she hired Vasal, because he's on the inside of the company. So if anybody can get information, I really just thought about that. Who else from inside UMG would tell her shit? Wouldn't nobody? If UMG, and keep in mind, she said they have been allegedly stealing her royalties for over 40 years, which means this shit went way the fuck back. Probably before Vassal ever worked for UMG. He's working for them now. He's on the inside. You need somebody on the inside to bring you the fucking receipts to the outside. So you different random people in the comments. Just here's my thing. I don't like. I don't like seeing random people just saying stupid shit when the reality is no other content creator had a close relationship with Angie Stone but Stone Paxton. Paperwork Party TV did not have a close relationship with her. Jaguar Wright did not have a close relationship with her. In fact, Jaguar just got done calling that woman a whole groomer and a pedophile. And then trying to be all fake holier than thou on goddamn YouTube. The only person who is an active content creator who was actually close to Angie is Stone Paxton. If anyone has credible information, it's him. And I want to give you the shout out because he said, it's people that are clout chasing and all they care about is memberships and super chats and clicks and views and algorithms. He said, and then there's real people that don't care about memberships and super chats. And that's when he gave me a shout out. Thank you for acknowledging publicly that I'm a real one. Because again, if it was about money, I would be doing the same shit as the rest of these motherfuckers. I don't even have super chats enabled on my channel. If people want to send a donation, they can send it to my Venmo or my Cash App. I want to get down to the bottom of what happened to Angie Stone because I know these motherfuckers in mainstream media are lying. Jason Brown, Grand Rising to you, my love. Riri, good to see you, my love. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all catch the replay on the live that went way long. Because when I tell you we roasted Jaguar, oh, we flambéed her. You know what? Shout out to you, Stone, for the alley-oop. Man, we had such a good roasting session this morning. I swear to God. It started last night. Y'all know I be on late nights, early mornings. When I tell you Mrs. Chokes on Dicks from damn South Park, shout out to Cody for assisting in the layup and the slam dunk of the roast. When I tell y'all that shit was so funny, y'all make sure y'all catch that replay. Faye said exactly, makes perfect sense. Riri, shout out to Stone Paxton. Faye, thank you, and huge shout out to you, Stone. Straight up, like I said, y'all know I be researching. Y'all know how I feel about the darker side of the industry and the Illuminati and all of that. But it dawned on me. I know that Angie had some foul people around her, but I also know that Angie was an empath. I just don't think her spirit of discernment would have had her to hire Vassal if she thought he was facetious. I think Angie, would have been like, I'll hire you, Stone, but not Vassal if she really felt like Vassal didn't have her best interests in mind. Winnie Marie, great afternoon to you, my love. Thank you. Faye said I'm in the middle of watching the replay from earlier, having a great laugh. I'm trying to, y'all need to go catch the replay, everybody who didn't, so y'all could see Miss Chokes on Dicks right. Because when I tell you Stone laid her ass out, that shit was hilarious. I mean, he put it smooth on my... He said, what if I play that video of you having your sagging ass titties out trying to seduce me? I ain't gonna never forget that shit, bruh. And we will finish it, but as long as, I got to deal with the bullshit Wi-Fi. Like I said, I know a lot of it is the Wi-Fi, but a lot of that is StreamYard. That platform is horrible, so I'm just hoping and praying I can get it set up where I don't even have to use StreamYard tonight. But yeah, the Shayna lady is very suspect. She's very suspect. And why is she so attached to Angie's son? It just doesn't make sense. And the fact that a lot of the people close to the family is saying that she was brainwashing that boy, allegedly. Think about it. How could she have had access to Michael Jr.'s cloud to be able to delete the memoirs, allegedly? She did all of Angie's production. She was her assistant. Most assistants have access to, login details of things so that they can manage it. Just like if you hire, a person as a social media content manager, they typically have your login details. So the fact that it's now coming out that within 24 hours of Angie being pronounced dead, that allegedly Shayna and Diamond, her own daughter, was reaching out to the insurance companies to find out about the payout means what neither one of y'all ass is sorrowful at all if y'all really did do that shit. And again, the story that documentation was allegedly forged. Well, again, the assistant would have access to everything. And same said assistant was allegedly trying to turn the son against the mother. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, I could definitely see that. I mean, hell, we saw it on the Vlad TV interview that they was on together. He was mad disrespectful to Angie. That's why I flambéed his ass. I'm like, not your predator looking ass disrespecting your mom on national TV, sir. If it wasn't for your mom, you wouldn't even exist. Faye said, hashtag justice for Angie Stone. Yes, everybody please put in the comments hashtag justice for Angie Stone. Riri said, let the titties hit the floor. Child, if your titties is falling past your navel, I'm going to need you to squanch them things up in a good Lane Bryant bra, and don't be trying to seduce niggas with them saggy ass, Shaka Zulu ass titties where your nipple falls below your navel, ma'am. That's not attractive at all. Faye said, I seen it, but I had to watch it again because it was hilarious. Riri said, I have the other live on my TV that's on the phone. I know that's right. Thank you for the support, Riri. Yeah. That's my new nickname for Jaguar, Miss Chokes on Dick's right, because them titties was swinging in the wind, child. It's me, Kilsey said, hey. Serene said, oh, this makes me feel so helpless. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. We not helpless. I'm going to get to y'all know I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Because now this new news that Shayna and Diamond allegedly called the life insurance company 24 hours later, that means, again, there was no grieving. There was no sadness. That's why there were no tears that girl could produce at any of the damn homegoings. Because I kept zooming in. I said, now, she making us, the terrible crisis actresses and actors. I was like, she making the face and she making the sobbing noise, and we ain't got nan tear. Not one. At none of the services, at none of the homegoing services did I see any tears roll down Diamond's face. And Diamond carries bitterness and resentment from the altercation. Baby, I encourage you to heal and let that shit go. Your mama gone. And even if you and Shayna allegedly were and are still after money, it's gonna hit you one day that your mama is gone, and it's gonna knock the wind out of your ass. Trust me, I know, because that happened to me when my dad died. As much as I was angry at him for certain things, and then other times, we would talk and have a good moment. When my father died, it felt like someone gut punched me and knocked the whole wind out of me. I really hope, Diamond, that if that Shayna lady really did brainwash you and your brother, y'all need to put that bitch out your mama's house and stop fucking with that hoe. Because she's in too much messy ass shit. The fact that she told Stone Paxton, they at the hospital about Angie, and she bringing up about Lethal, saying that he allegedly, he just said he wanted to eat my ass. Why does that matter when a woman has died? Whose house you lived in? Why weren't you sad? See, these are the things my analytical brain looks at. Were they sad? Were they sorrowful? Or did they act like they was glad she gone? Because anybody who acts like you glad, that they gone is either one, somebody you abuse and they glad that your ass is gone, or somebody who was looking to benefit from your death. Keep in mind the catalog management from UME, Universal Music Enterprises, which is owned by Jay-Z. Keep in mind how I shared screen and showed y'all the catalog went up 11,000% in sales following Angie's sacrifice, y'all. Who the fuck got that money? And if the daughter knew she was left out the will, why in the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't sad about your mama, Diamond? I need to know that for real. You was on Facebook cussing people out and asking for cash apps while cussing them out. Then you was on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok lit off your motherfucking ass, and it did not look like you had smoked a blunt. Look, we done all smoked a blunt in our life. We done all took some edibles. All that shit do is make your ass calm and mellow. Like Cat Williams said, hungry, happy, sleepy. You look like you was rolling. I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm just saying, like, it's real weird. It's real weird that these details are coming out now, and it's starting to kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. It's me, Kirsty. Good to see you, my love. When he said, as much as support and belief I had in her, I don't care how good she sings from what she has done and said. Oh, you must be talking about Jaguar. Yeah, like I said, she could sing her ass off, but her personality has just gone completely to shit. And look, I'll keep praying for your healing, but the more you keep doing this bullshit, man, I'm going to roast you. I'm going to flambe you every chance I get. We going to laugh. Riri said, D, the mama child, that's that grandma swinging in the titty Shaka Zulu ass jumpsuit. I'm trying to tell y'all better watch that replay and laugh y'all asses off for real. Yes, please hit the like button, family. Hit that like button coming on in. Hit that like button. V God, is good to see you. RJ, good to see y'all again. Yes. Faye said the ish is about to hit the fan big time for all of them. Exactly. And I really believe that's why so many different random content creators decided to just suddenly start going in on Stone for no fucking reason. I will never understand why Paperwork chose to just go off on Stone when Stone never mentioned him. I don't understand. Well, I do understand why Jaguar did it, because she's fucked up. She got them damn demons all over her. But it went from Paperwork to Jaguar to Quiet Storm to other content creators, random content creators. And again, it makes sense that she hired Vasal. It does make sense. If she's trying to find her royalties and they were allegedly taken by UMG, guess who could tell her the details on that? The person on the inside. I mean, that woman left like, it was a good 4 to 5 paragraph long comment. I couldn't even read through the shit. All I seen was, and why would Angie hire Vasal? Because Vasal worked for UMG. Well, the folks on the inside can tell you a lot more than folks on the outside. RJ laughing. Y'all must be watching the replay. Look, her Jaguar Wright new nickname for me on my channel is Chokes on Dicks Right. Them swinging ass Shaka Zulu ass titties. I mean, y'all got to go watch Stone's live. That shit had me crying in tears laughing. I loved it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And to the people that's like, this YouTube drama, pause. A motherfucker getting flambéed and roasted after she done bullied and trolled everybody on YouTube should not be affecting your energy at all. It really shouldn't. Because the way the child, the way he described, you know what? Them titties, I mean, goddamn. That's why that broad be struggling, y'all. That's why that broad be struggling. That's why I'm telling y'all, that's why that broad be struggling. Because them things fall. They don't even hang. We fall down, but we don't get up. Holy shit. Oh my God. You know what, Stone? I just want to thank you for the good laughs. The good laughter that we shared on my chat. Oh my God, bruh. That shit was priceless. Y'all know I'm going to rewatch that shit again. I'm probably going to rewatch it again tonight when I eat my dinner. And if I can get the goddamn multi-stream to stop fucking up with the Wi-Fi, we going to watch it. Oh, we going to do it again. And I'm going to let y'all hear the rest of the live. But I'm also going to deep dive into this Shayna Diamond situation because I got to know the truth. Vampire Goddess, I just found out fully what Quiet Storm did to his daughter. I hope you caught the replay because I fully exposed him. And he called himself trying to threaten me, talking about I lied on him and he's going to sue me and I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come get you. You ain't about to do shit but drop dead, motherfucker. Your ass ought to have a whole goddamn heart attack. Your geriatric real rejects of YouTube looking ass. You and goddamn Auntie Corella DeVille Mickey. Up here on this goddamn app. Both of y'all need to be in a goddamn retired. Go to a nursing home, nigga. Go on and go on and enroll in a goddamn nursing home in fucking Hawaii. It's your punk ass. Threatening survivors of sexual abuse because survivors exposing your nasty motherfucking registered sex offending ass. Crying and shit on Auntie Corella DeVille Mickey's channel. And why the fuck you got this nigga on your channel? You got a whole husband. Where the fuck they do that at? And you don't know the church hurt and what I've been. Don't nobody give a fuck. What daughter? Motherfucker. Your geriatric ass, somebody come from you about to drop dead. I think like this whole ass shit. That shit is disgusting. I want people to feel sorry for you. Only person feeling sorry for a goddamn offender here. I've been chasing that pig everywhere out good. As a victim, he disgusts me. Exactly. He should not be on YouTube. Talking about you about to come for somebody. Fuck out of here, bruh. RJ said, oh no, you got me on the floor laughing. Bruh, shit was hilarious. The way Stone went, oh my God, it was priceless, bruh. The way Stone went in was priceless. He says, Storm is a disgusting, horrible human. Prayers up for his daughter. Y'all make sure y'all keep his daughter in your prayers for real. She's still healing. Yep. Ruby says she needs a new over-the-shoulder boulder. You know what, Ruby? I cannot with you. I cannot. Definitely shout out to Cody. Look, Cody gave the layup for me to do the slam dunk. Because when I tell you, you know, I brought up the jumpsuit about the grandma from the clumps. But when he said Miss Chokes on dick, do y'all know I almost choked on my spit? I said, not this motherfucker brought up Mrs. Chokes on dick from South Park. Ooh, child. And you know, the timing was perfect because every time I showed the picture of Miss Chokes on Dicks from South Park is when Stone kept saying them sagging ass titties. Why would you have your titties out in front of why would you have your titties out allegedly in front of Meech making a video? Was Odell present? Oh, DZ, was you there? Did you know that your woman or your ex, whatever the hell y'all is, because can't nobody tell if y'all niggas is really, not together or not. Did you know that she allegedly had her as Stone Paxton? Look, Stone Paxton, the one that said it. He said, "How about I expose you with that video that you sent to Meech with them sagging ass titties?" I mean, it's the inflection, it's the seriousness, it's the shade, it's the get back. It's a bully finally getting taste of their own goddamn medicine. That shit was hilarious. So yeah, we gonna review that again. We definitely gonna review that again. That way y'all can see the rest of it. Hopefully I can get Rumble to work so I don't have to even use StreamYard. But as y'all can see, the Wi-Fi is still fucking up. So it's me, Kirsty said he will have to come get me to their crib. Riri said, "Poor D." The Wi-Fi here is horrible. RJ said, "Yeah, the only thing he's about to do is he's about to end up having his ass back in jail again." Exactly. Trying to threaten me, nigga. Fuck you. Faye. Faye said, "I can't unsee it now." Now I see why that one black bra be struggling, boy. And she do a good job of squanching. She be squanching them Shaka Zulus into that bra, and the bra be giving a little bit of a push up. Cause on the live I screen recorded, y'all remember the live where she prayed for 2,000, where she prayed to Jesus for 2,000 people to go to Angie's channel to strike her fucking channel. But when I tell you, the antics of Jaguar Wright on YouTube are diabolically sometimes hilarious. Just like the crawl across the bed when she was calling Cloudy a lying ass bitch, and she crawled like a jaguar up to the camera. That shit was priceless, man. If anything, Jaguar, you need to stop bashing content creators and get into comedy. Because even though you act batshit crazy, I think you be acting like Orlando Brown, like how you said Orlando, he be acting. I think you be acting. Because the way you crawled across that bed and the way you prayed to Jesus, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Pause. Ain't no such thing as Father God, and you know it. That's a satanic reference, and I showed that shit. You said to be specific in your prayers, so I just want to pray for the dead black bird. You called Maggie the dead black bird a gazillion times during the live while praying. Who the fuck does that? Who calls you sat up and prayed for over 2,000 people to go strike her channel all at once, and then you opened your eyes and looked dead in the camera and said, for the trolls. It was like the manifestations of all the different legions that are on you was showing up during that live. And I was trying to take you serious, but all I could do was laugh. I was like, but she's dead ass serious though. Like she's in the comments, the subscribers that was like, yes, Lord, yes, God, Lord, from your ears, yes. And she's praying for a woman's channel to be struck, and y'all are sitting there co-signing that. If that isn't being bewitched, I don't know what else is. In the last days, many shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. I'm just saying. That shit is wild, bruh. That shit is wild. Faye said, poor Meech having to look at that child. That's why I pulled up the Clump's granny bodysuit with them sagging ass Shaka Zulu titties that was going down, hanging all swanging, hanging and swanging down by the goddamn navel. In Houston, they be talking about swangers, as far as the rims and shit on cars. I'm going to start calling her titties the swangers. Cause them things was swinging in the wind. And my again, if you gonna be trying to, seduce a nigga, at least have on some cute lingerie. That's my, my jokingly way of saying lingerie. At least go on and get you some good lingerie from Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant got some decent lingerie for the thickums. You a little past thick, but I'm just saying. If you was trying to be sexy, ma'am, showing them bare ass sagging ass titties that wasn't it. That was not it. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. RJ said, laugh out loud. That was absolutely a Scottie Pippen to the Michael Jordan alley oop, right? I mean, between Stone and then the goddamn look. I feel like Stone was the Scottie Pippen to my Michael Jordan, and collectively we flambéed that ass. Cause the Mrs. Chokes on Dicks was just the icing on the cake. Thank you again, Cody. Shout out to you. Riri says she can make money. That's the point. Serene said, I love watching that chick that impersonates Jag. Oh my God. Are you talking about Sheeran? And again, the way she says, Mecca Sharon, I was like, who the fuck is Mecca Sharon? Like the whole time she would keep saying that woman's name. Like when we were still aligned as quote unquote family, she was talking about her back then. And I kept asking everybody else, I'm like, who's Mecca Sharon, y'all? Because again, I don't even know these content creators. And then it's like, the one that be impersonating Jag. I'm like, there's a Jag impersonator on YouTube? She do sound like her, but I just don't believe she's really trying to impersonate you. I just think, maybe y'all from the same areas. But, child. Ruby, and she believes it. That's what makes it so horrible, is that she believes it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you said Stone is live right now? I'm going to have to go jump off and see what he's doing then. I'm going to take my nap. But again, shout out to you, Stone. Shout out to you for shouting out my channel on the Tough TV News. And shout out to you for your support. And above all, shout out to you for knowing that the bullshit Jaguar and Odell and all them other damn stupid channels did not faze you. He said, D, you think I didn't see the play? He's like, because he agreed with me. Wasn't none of them in his chat until they saw me in his chat. Then all of a sudden, here come ODZ, here come Jaguar herself, doxing my government name, calling herself trying to embarrass me, even though I did not give you permission to do that. Here come fake ass Auntie Leah with her lying motherfucking ass. Here come all the other trolls. Then at the very same time, the Danny trolls came, and y'all don't think that Jaguar and Lieutenant Dan aren't friends? When both them motherfuckers flooded the damn chat at the same time and all they real rejects of YouTube? Come on now. Wait a minute, D's in the chat. He was like, I ain't studying them people. He was like, I am not studying them people. So guess what, Jaguar and Lieutenant Dan and ODZ? Y'all bullshit didn't work. I don't know why the fuck y'all thought y'all were gonna persuade Stone to not fuck me. Then the stupid what was it, Brit Mom talking about you need to be careful in the comments because D's doing to you exactly what she did to Jaguar. Yeah, I'm supporting him 1000%, bitch. Fuck you, you stupid motherfucker. I am. That's exactly what I did to Jaguar. Supported her, supported Odell, supported Maggie the Black Owl, supported Natanya Rubin, supported Ronnie Bo, supported Sean Atwood and Roro. You know why? Because they were all Jaguar's people. Supported Ayasha in her platform, even though she didn't hardly have no content. Yes, I'm doing exactly what I did with Jaguar. Supporting. She turned on me. That shit's getting real old. Y'all acting like she's a goddamn victim when she fucking cyber bullied me and gang stalked me, and then they ganged up on me publicly. So Brit Mom, fuck you with no lube. Kiss my ass with your tongue out and tell me how to fucking taste, you raggedy bitch. How about that? So, love you back, Riri. You know I'm gonna get a good laugh, but every now and again I gotta check a motherfucker that think they talking slick. Bitch, fuck you. He was like, I don't believe none of this shit. He's like, but I'm just letting you see how far these people are going. Oh, I said, I already know. I already know. That's why I'm open, honest, and transparent. Clearly, there's a difference between me investigating Angie Stone and Jaguar and paperwork and Quiet Storm and all the rest of you motherfuckers clout chasing. Making all your content about Angie Stone members only and shit. So that people have to pay for information that really is already out there. For free. Motherfuckers want to call me a scammer. I don't even got goddamn memberships or super chats enabled on my channel. And Jaguar, while you and your real rejects of YouTube and your Garbage Pail Clan members keep spinning this false narrative, calling me a scammer, ma'am, I want to point out something to you that I noticed when I was a moderator on your channel. You constantly had us, because I ain't your moderator no more. You constantly have your moderators posting your Cash App and asking for donations throughout the entire live. Make sure you go get your Jaguar Right shirts. Make sure y'all send Drop a Blessing. I don't do that. I'll have it scrolling across the bottom of my screen when I'm on StreamYard. I'll have it pinned in the chat. I'll mention it at the beginning of my live, and I'll mention it at the end. That's it. It's crazy when a person exhibits scam behavior but projects scamming onto people that literally don't do it. It's real wild. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna have to jump off this live. I do need to get some rest, but I also want to see what Stone's talking about. Shout out to you, Stone. For those who did not get a chance, y'all, make sure y'all catch that replay when I tell y'all we laughed our motherfucking asses off, because that struggling black bra, you ain't gonna be able to squanch them Shaka Zulu hanging, sagging ass titties in that bra no more. Go on to Lane Bryant and get you a good sturdy plunge bra. They have a good, sturdy band for those who have big bikes. If you got a big back, that's okay. If you got a big back, shit, niggas will fuck a big back. But I'm gonna need you to get a better bra, because them Shaka Zulu titties is definitely swinging in the wind. They swinging in the wind. Now, family, I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me earlier on the live. Thank y'all. I just had to give that shout out to Stone and a shout out to Cody. Shout out to Stone and Cody for the layup of the slam dunk on the live. Love y'all, family. I'll be back later. Y'all have a beautiful day.